Hey, ParentSpace family. Welcome back to ParentSpace Podcast, where parent meets purpose and progress. I am your host, Asia Nicole, wife, mama of 4, parent coach, and the founder of ParentSpace and Play Studio. This is your pause in the chaos. So take a deep breath. Whether you're washing dishes, driving to daycare, or hiding in the bathroom just for a moment of peace, you belong here. In today's episode, this is a special one. We're talking about something that every family needs, a clear family vision and core values. This episode is for anyone who wants to stop just surviving family life and start building something intentional. But before we dive in, our parent win for the week goes to Ashley from Vallejo. Ashley joined us for our Setting the Foundation Challenge we hosted at our local preschool, and she shared that her family finally created their first ever family value list. She said this, quoting, "Now we have something we can come back to when something feels off at home." Yes, that's the main goal. We love to see it, Ashley. From the playroom this week, when kids grow up in a home with consistent values, a clear vision, they don't just feel safer, they thrive. Kids love predictability and clarity, and having family values keep them knowing what kind of home they are a part of. Alrighty, now let's talk about what our family values look like in our home. Here's our family vision: to cultivate a loving, respectful, and supportive family environment where each member thrives and grows, embodying values that reflect our faith and committed to one another. Sounds beautiful, right? But here's what it actually looks like in action. It's not about being perfect. It's about just actually modeling it so they can see it. It's about choosing purpose over autopilot. We have slipped in autopilot recently, but what brought us back to purpose and connection is having a set vision and values to reflect on. And here's our family values: leading with love. We express love regularly through hugs, encouraging words, even post-it notes on the bedroom walls. And then there's honor. We celebrate each other's wins and respect each other's uniqueness, even if it's wildly different from our own. And this is something that we definitely have to continue to work at, because we have 6 different personalities throughout the house. The next one is respect. This means actually listening to each other, not yelling over each other, not dismissing each other's feelings. And we have so many leaders in our home that this sometimes is very difficult, but we are intentional about being respectful to one another. Then we have willingness to assist. We help out before being asked. Oh my goodness, if you have teenagers or you even have children that are able to help, this is a big one for us parents, because we want to be able to look and say, hey, they did that without asking. This is definitely a huge family goal and family value of ours. Even our youngest is learning what this looks like with their little chores. And then we have adaptability. This is a big one for me, because being an introvert, change is not always easy for me. This includes life changes. We adjust together, not apart. Last but not least, try before asking. We encourage taking initiative. This looks like before you ask mom, before you ask dad, our children are learning to think it through first. We introduce these values to our kids in little ways, whether it's over dinner, during a car ride, or while playing games around the table like Uno during family night. It's not always a formal meeting, even though we have had a formal meeting on Wednesdays to talk about it, to reflect on it, and to call each other higher on the areas or the values we think that we can grow on. But mainly it's our lifestyle. We live it out and we show each other, we show actions. Even being parents and leaders, we model it out. During our Setting the Foundation challenge at the local preschool a few weeks ago, there were families who accepted the challenge of creating their own vision and values for the very first time. When you take the time to name what matters, you're not just reacting, you're leading. For this week progress over perfection tip, start small. Pick one value and make it a focus for this week. Maybe it's willingness to assist. Start saying, in our family, we help without being asked. Then model it, celebrate it, watch it stick. Now let's ground this with scripture. Train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Proverbs 22:6. This is the King James Version. A clear vision gives your family direction, not just for today, but for the future you're building together. Here's a reflection question. What values do you want your children to carry with them when they leave your home? I want my kids to carry all of them, but we're going to take our time and we're going to choose one that you will want your kid to carry when they leave your home. And for our parent pick of the week, this week pick is our downloadable family vision and value guide, the same tool we used in our Setting the Foundation challenge. It walks you through writing your vision, choosing values, and making it a part of your daily rhythm. Grab yours with the link below. Now it's time for my favorite part. Let's take our moment to pause, pivot, and progress. Pause. Where do things feel out of alignment in your family right now? Pivot. What small adjustments can bring you back to the center? Maybe it's talking about values at dinner tonight or this week. And then progress. What moment this week felt like growth, even if it was messy? If today's episode stirred something in you, I want to invite you to our next Parent to Parent Circle. It's a safe place to dig deep into your family's foundation with other parents who are doing the same thing. RSVP in the show notes or follow us at ParentSpace Play Studio to stay connected. And we're on Instagram and Facebook. Remember, you don't have to parent perfectly. You have to parent on purpose, and that's what we are here for. Until next time, keep loving, keep leading, and keep growing.